Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Afro Kuma, Seven Deadly Sins, and today, we are here to discuss will I summon on the Overlord Collab banner? And of course, the answer is going to be yes. I'm going to summon, minimum on my second account as well, and I'm going to summon on my main account as well. Yeah. So if you want to know, yes, I'm going to summon because it's a collab, and I have learned from the last time. Like I only skipped the Attack on Titans really, and didn't go full bananas. But this time around, I'm going to. Ever since I've changed up my perspective, and I'm going to summon all. But we are not here to talk only about me. It's also about you. And should you summon, like I said, there's very nice stuff coming around in November, December. You know, one of the strongest heroes will be coming. This collab is a little bit annoying because I was mentally preparing myself for possible Chaos King Arthur, and he's one of my favorites. So yeah, that's going to be a tough one if he's coming out as well in November or December. So yeah, that's a little bit hurtful. But hey, that is all cool and dandy. But yeah, I'm fine with that. So we are talking today about the collab and not the other stuff. So yeah, there's 4 units out: Eins, Albedo, Shaltier, and Cocteus. So yeah, I probably say his name wrong. I always do. So my bad. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into the units. But before we go on to that, please like and subscribe if you are new, and if you want to hear my weird opinions about stuff, just listen to this video and yeah, like or dislike whatever you want. Everything is good to me. So here we go. First off, the big man himself, Eins. Woo! So declaration. That is something I okay. Declaration inflicts 40 damage for every mark of death. So that's cool. That's cool. Let's start off with his passive so that people know who or what that is. So for every unknown ally in battle, increases the hero's basic stats by 10%. When unknown allies attack the enemy, apply a mark of death on the enemy. When the hero deals damage with the single target attack skills on an enemy with 4 mark of death, activates Declaration of Death after 1 turn. Okay, then at the end of the turn, inflicts damage equal to 100% of remaining HP as additional damage. Mark of Death will be removed when this effect is removed. Okay. So at the second turn, we will get some big, deep damage, probably. Pew pew damage? I don't know. So yeah, it's still pretty standard. You know, the first one is 200%, and the second one is 300, and the third one is 500. So, looks interesting. Looks interesting. Inflicts damage equal to 120% attack on all enemies and decreases attack related stats by 10% for 2 turns. Okay, the second one is 15, and the last one is 20. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You know, it is pretty straightforward. Let's see. Increase allies' basic stats by 3% for every debuff effect on the enemy. Limit 5 times. Okay. Put on a green. What's his face? Green Sariel and this attack, and he gets like a power boost of 15%. So his best friends are, of course, the red demons. So pretty cool. And then we have the king for more defensive power. Um, Overall, a pretty solid unit. Inflicts decoration damage equal to 650% of attack on one enemy. If this hero participates in PvP, for every mark of death on the enemy, decreases the enemy's damage dealt and final damage dealt by AoE ults. Okay. These are the multipliers: 650, 700. Okay, yeah, the more dupes you get, the better, you know, starting from 4 and then upwards. So pretty straightforward, you know, it's the standard nowadays with the multiple SSR stuff. So yeah, so that to get people the loss of missing out FOMO. So yeah, overall, I guess he could have been better, but we have to see how it plays out. You know, the longevity of these units are always a given. So, in my opinion, for example, with the Mukuso Tensei thing, I like Ghislaine the best. I still used her to this day. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's go over to the Albedo. Yeah, the pure white devil. Albedo! So, let's go with the passive. At the start of the battle, for 1 turn, apply absolute defense. What is absolute defense? Absolute defense is minus 50% damage taken. Okay, pretty cool. On the hero, when the hero assumes a stance, increases the basic stats by 20% when attacked on enemy turn, and increases attack-related stats by 10% up to 50 times. 5 times for 3 turns when the hero is not damaged. Okay, applies debuff that increases damage taken by 40% on all enemies for 1 turn. At the start of allied turn, when the stance is removed, increase attack-related stats by 20% for unknown allies for 2 turns. For every unknown ally in the battle, increase basic stats by 7%. So, okay, pretty much a improved Terry, like I said in my previous video. So yeah, that's still going to be interesting. She could be a very, very tanky unit. Oof, I can see some potential here. Decreases the hero damage taken by 8% for every buff on the hero. Limit 5 times. Okay. This is going to be very, very interesting with Nashi in the back. Oof. Very, very interesting. So let's go over our attack skills here. Inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on enemy. Applies a debuff that increases damage dealt by 30%. Okay. Inflicts damage equal to 270, 50%. And then the gold version is going to be 80%. Pretty straightforward. And she's going to be another blue unit. Great. Her second skill is a stance one, but it's a different one that also makes her stronger. So pretty cool, I guess. Assumes a stance for 1 turn or 2 turns, which taunts enemies and inflicts amplified damage equal to 150% of attack when attacked. So yeah, basically every buff that you get X amount of power, and then you can rock the boat. Okay. For 2 turns, increase the hero's crit chance by 50% and crit damage by 60%. Inflicts suppression. Yeah, okay, per stance. All right, yeah. Damage equal to 350% on attack on all enemies. Oof. Okay, crit damage. This is the multipliers. Very, very okay-ish, Their ult is not the greatest, but yeah. Suppression is fine. Overall, pretty solid unit. She gets a power-up from the Lizzes, and the Merlins, so oof. Ooh, sexy. All good. So pretty straightforward and standard, guys. It's going to be very much insanely good. So yeah, this is the Albedo. Also, I think, yeah, this could be a nice unit, Could be a longevity unit, but we have to wait and see. Then we have Shaltir. The Bloodfallen, of course, Miss Lady Vampire. For every unknown ally in battle, increases the hero's basic stats by 7%. When the hero inflicts damage onto the enemy, or when allies take damage on the enemy's turn, increase the hero's HP related stats by 7% up to 3 times. At the start of an ally turn, if there are 3 stacks, remove all stacks, and for 1 turn, apply his Frenzy. It's Frenzy. Increase the life stats by 50%, decrease defense related stats by 30% after effect is removed. Recovers 30% of max HP. Okay. When the hero inflicts AoE damage, applies bleed on the enemies for 2 turns. And the Holy Relic is restore allies' HP by 30% of the hero's damage dealt to bleeding enemies. Okay. Potential. Squeeze. What is squeeze? Damage 2 times and 2 times crit damage to targeted bleed. Okay. Very nice. Pretty straightforward. It's a single target one. Then we have an infect. You know what infect does? It allows the people not to heal up. So yeah, pretty good. Nothing to say about this one. For 2 turns, increase all stats by 5% and inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack on all enemies, and life steals for 50% of the damage. Oof. That could be good, She is like a vampire, sucking the life out of you, or of your opponents. Oof. Could be interesting, And she's a red unit. So I might try her out for the Demon Doggy. Let's see how that plays out. So yeah, oh no, Demon Dog doesn't work. Immune to bloods. Oh. Bad calls here, boys. Bad calls here. So overall, interesting unit, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Like I said, I have not tried it out. I have not played JP, so yeah, we have to go on to this stuff. So the PvE unit, the free-to-play unit, Coctius, and then we go over it. In PvE, when the hero uses a skill and deals damage, removes all debuffs on allies, and for 3 turns for every debuff removed, increase HP by 8%. So pretty straightforward. In PvE, increase all stats by 10% for all allies for 2 turns. when the hero uses a skill. His buddy is, of course, Meliodas and Droll. Oof, Droll. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. He also has an Amplify, so for more buffs he has, the stronger he becomes. It's a single target attack. So Detonate, the more orbs in the alt gauge the opponent has, the more damage he dealt. Like I said, he's a free-to-play unit. He is pretty okay-ish, I guess. I don't know how long he will last, but hey, it is going to be fun anyways. I think he could be good in certain places, like maybe guild boss, maybe final bosses or whatever. But I don't know, man. Every PvE area is going to be fun and entertaining to see this guy in. So yeah, that is it for all the units. Overall, Albedo looks to me the most interesting one. Maybe Sheltier is going to be promising. Eins, I talked to a few people. I thought he was nice, you know. I see potential in him, but you know, some people disagreed with me. But hey, I was I don't always agree with the popular opinion. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see if I can pull him first, of course. So yeah, let's go over to the banner, and then we can talk finally about should you or will I summon. Of course, I already told you I will summon. So this banner is pretty dog shit. Like always, all the collabs, they cannot have it like with the insane units. So in this banner, personally for me, the only ones I need is Ludo and Camilla Blue and Ludo Green. The rest I basically all have maxed out. Except maybe the Hawk and Oslo I do not, but still. These units are maxed out for me, except for Ludo and Camilla, and maybe the Hawk and Oslo. The rest is all I want the new units only. My plan is to go one copy at least for each of them, if possible. You know, like I said, you can if you get multiple dupes, you can always buy another one. But yeah, my main goal is get at least one copy of each. Then I'm satisfied for GP and all that craziness. But I'm not going too crazy on my main account because, like I said, there's a potential of getting Chaos King Arthur, and if he comes out, I will go bananas for him. I will. I'm working on a perfect gear for him, and I want to be prepared for that craziness. Yes, I don't know why, but I really liked him. Even the 4 Nights of Apocalypse, he's very cool unit. So overall, pretty straightforward. So like I said, now we're here coming to the part. So free to play. Like always, I recommend you not summon on this banner only if it's like your favorite anime or whatever. Because this is not something you should summon on right before the hype banners really come. So, free to play, don't summon. Unless you're a big fan of Overlord, then hey, who am I to say summon or not? Semi free to play, you can buy a ticket here, there, you know, the special tickets. Maybe buy some tickets. The whales will always ignore my advice and just go for it all bananas because they are whales. So, overall, guys, this collab could be interesting. Let's see how to play. I think there's no story again, sadly. I think Seven Deadly Sins has been lacking in that department. So yeah, maybe in the next survey or something, let's try and figure on like, yo, we want some collabs. You know, I'm fine with the collabs, but also give us a story or something, man, to enjoy the collab because the last couple ones have been lackluster. Maybe it takes them more time, but I think people should deserve something like that. But for now, guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's vid and watch out for my summoning video tomorrow. And for now, have a great day, night, wherever you are. Peace.